Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing Module Quiz 2.5. This is the very last item in the 2.0 module. Let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to restart. Obviously, I've done these before. My questions, big note, super big note, my questions will not be the same. So even if I do these videos for these last module quizzes, you still will have to think your way through. I'm just going to do it so that with some of the questions you can hear my thought process. Because I don't even get to check my answer as I go as an instructor. So let's go ahead and start with number 1. Which of the following actions should you avoid to stay safe when using AI models? I'm going to pick the best as I go along and read them. Uploading photos to AI facial recognition services without considering privacy. Using an AI-powered health app after reviewing the privacy policy. What of the following actions should you avoid? So one of these is not like the other. Using an AI-powered health app after reviewing the privacy policy. So we should be doing this, but we're saying to avoid. So avoid using AI technology and experiments. I'm going to review this later. Avoiding discussions about... So we don't want to avoid that. We don't want to avoid that. Oh, wait, we do want to avoid this. Uploading photos to AI facial recognition services without considering privacy. Yeah. Okay. Let me actually talk about this. AI uses any information that you submit to train itself. If you submit pictures of yourself to AI, it is going to eventually use that picture somehow to reprint. And it can essentially reprint pictures of you for any purpose. Any purpose. I can't say more professionally. Okay, number 2. If you use the same password on multiple sites and one site gets hacked, what should you do? Change your passwords on all sites. I did talk about this in the last video. But what happens when these passwords get leaked is they go into paste bin files. Sometimes you can find your password by looking it up in quotation marks on Google. And all I have to do as a malicious person, as a hacker, I guess, is look for these paste bins and try to find logins. And try to log into people's accounts with the information that's in there. And that's really it. And then I'm in. Number 3, what is a password manager? A tool that helps you create and store multiple passwords securely. Okay. It's that little thing that pops up when you log into Facebook and then your browser asks, do you want to save this password for later use? And what it's doing is managing the password for you. Number 4, what is data in transit? It is data that is being transferred over a network, just like a car. Number 5, what is the primary reason websites want you to accept their cookies? It is probably to make their website load faster. It does not improve your computer security. To show you more ads based on your interests. I want to review this. I'm in between these two. The corporate professional in me says this one. And the cybersecurity aware person and generally distrusting person says this one. So CompTIA always wants the corporate answer, and this would be it. But we'll review this later. Number 6, which of the following are small text files that allow websites to save information about you and how you're using their platform? That would be cookies. What is the main purpose of data privacy rules? To keep people's private information safe. Yes, as in the second video. What is an example of indirect PII? So PII being personally identifiable information. Yes. So all of these are directly linked to one person, maybe two with the bank account. No. But a postal code or zip code is general enough to not say that is definitely one person. What are data brokers? There are companies that collect and sell data, just like stockbrokers. All they're doing is collecting and selling data. What is data at rest? Data that is saved and not currently being used. Okay. Number 11. Why should you be cautious about participating in social media quizzes and games? They can collect personal data. There are such things as quizzes that pay you small amounts, but it's when you're doing these for entertainment, you should be aware that they are just collecting that data to put in a spreadsheet or a database. Who usually owns the data you share on social media platforms? The social media platform. It's in the agreement, the terms of agreement that you click on like this and then hit sign me up. What is artificial intelligence? If you remember this question from a different video, you know that this is the correct answer, but I have a little problem with this answer. It's a little bit misinformed. Where is the best place to store a physical notebook containing passwords? In a locked drawer or safe? Why is it important to be cautious with personal details that seem harmless on the internet? They can be combined to create a complete profile of your identity. This is very important to note, and since this is my last question, I can go on a little bit of a tangent. If you know me, if you've met me in person, you know that I like to play online games. Now, a lot of people on these online games are very bold because they think that they are behind an anonymous account. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. Oftentimes, I can find who this person is, where they live, where they work, where they go to school very quickly. And that's because they leave little breadcrumbs that help me triangulate who this person is. Be very careful about what you say online. You do not know who has good or bad intentions for you. And question 5. Oh, okay. The correct answer to question 5 was to show you more ads based on your interests. I was wrong about this one, but everything else is right. I knew it, though. I knew it. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next video.